Choosing the ideal laptop for your needs can be a daunting task, particularly with the wide array of specifications available in the market today. Before making a purchase, it's crucial to understand some key components of a laptop: the processor, random access memory, RAM, and the different types of hard drives. Weighing the cost against the benefits will help ensure that you get the best value for your money. Understanding the processor. The processor, often referred to as the Central Processing Unit (CPU), is essentially the brain of your laptop. It executes the instructions of a computer program, from basic arithmetic to complex operations. Processors come in various types and speeds, primarily from Intel and AMD. They vary in terms of number of cores, which allow for parallel processing, threads, virtual cores for handling multiple tasks, and clock speeds, measured in GHz, which tells how fast the processor can process data. If you use your laptop mainly for web browsing, word processing, or streaming, a budget or mid-range processor like Intel i3 or AMD Ryzen 3 should suffice. However, for more demanding tasks like gaming, graphic design, or video editing, you would benefit from a high-end processor like the Intel i7 or i9, or AMD Ryzen 7 or 9. Deciphering RAM. RAM is your laptop's short-term memory. It temporarily stores data that your system is actively using so it can be accessed quickly. The more RAM your laptop has, the more data it can store for quick access, which can significantly speed up performance. A laptop for light usage, browsing, documents, etc., can get by with 4 GB to 8 GB of RAM. For heavier usage, multitasking with multiple tabs and applications, like gaming, 8 GB to 16 GB would be suitable. Professionals handling resource-intensive tasks like video editing, 3D modeling, and gaming should aim for 16 GB to 32 GB or more. Hard drive types. HDD versus SSD. There are two primary types of hard drives: hard disk drives, HDD, and solid-state drives, SSD. HDDs store data on spinning disks, which tend to make them slower but cheaper per gigabyte of storage. SSDs, on the other hand, store data on flash memory chips, making them faster and quieter, but also more expensive. For everyday tasks, a 500 GB to 1 TB HDD should suffice. However, if speed is a priority, consider an SSD. Even a 256 GB SSD could make a noticeable difference in system performance. For professional work, a larger SSD, 500 GB to 1 TB or more, is typically preferred. Balancing cost and benefits. The ultimate decision should balance performance needs, future-proofing, and budget. You might not need a high-end processor or 32 GB RAM right now, but if you plan to use the laptop for several years, getting a slightly more powerful system could help it stay relevant longer. A budget laptop with an i3 processor, 4 GB RAM, and a 1 TB HDD could cost around $300 to $500. A mid-range model with an i5, 8 GB RAM, and a 256 GB SSD could be around $600 to $800. High-end models with an i7 or i9, 16 GB RAM, and a 1 TB SSD can easily reach $1,200 to $2,000 or more. In conclusion, choosing the right laptop requires understanding your current and future needs, then aligning those needs with the available hardware options and your budget. Understanding the processor, RAM, and hard drives can help you navigate the choices and make your best decision.